Hey guys, Kirk with Ibex Roof here, and today I want to talk to you about flat roof. One thing we hear in the Portland, Vancouver area a lot is don't do a flat roof. They always leak, they never work right, all that stuff. I built the house in the last year and I did a flat roof on my house. And obviously, if I did a flat roof, and that's what I do for a living, that's how I pay my bills, they can't be that bad, right? Flat roofs, they don't leak, okay? So we do flat roofs, and I hear people all the time saying, oh, they shouldn't have done a flat roof on this because it's leaking and it's leaked for 20 years and it's always gonna leak and everything's gonna leak, and that's just simply not true. A couple big things, misconceptions on flat roofs. Number one, they're not supposed to be flat. Usually a typical roof, what we call a steep slope roof, starts up about 312 and over. In my mind, some people call it 212 a steep slope, but I think that's basically a flat roof. It's very common for flat roofs is to have a 1/4 inch per foot slope. So what that means is you're gonna, you go over a foot and you go up a 1/4 inch. So it's only a tiny bit, similar to like a driveway or a sidewalk. They're sloped as well, so that water drains off, but they're not perfectly flat. Number one, they're not perfectly flat, so water drains off. Number two, they're different than sloped roofs. So sloped roofs require gravity. Because they're water shedding roofs is the technical term. They're made to shed water off the roofs. Low slope roof, which is the correct term for a flat roof, is waterproof material. So water shedding for a steep slope, low slope is waterproof. If you try to take steep slope practices and do that on a flat roof, of course it's not going to work. So you have to think about it differently, and you have to understand the difference between the two. And when you build a flat roof, you are basically building a swimming pool, but it has a little bit of slope, so the water will shed off. But you got to think about it like you're building a swimming pool. So every detail has to be made to be waterproof, not water shedding. And a lot of times the leaks you see, skylights, all that stuff, skylights, flashings, it's because people are hitting with the incorrect details. They're just frankly incorrect, and that's why they have such a bad reputation. Again, so as long as they're done right, I just replaced a flat roof that had been up there for 30 years with no issues. If they're not done right, they don't work. Yes, flat roofs